bleeding this morning. My heart is bleeding. We used to wonder when we hear certain things, and I hear with Tingo, hearing what is happening in those days in the Northeast. Northeast, like as in Northeast of the world, which is Asia, like in Israel, Palestine, in Jordan, and so on, in the Northeast of the world. But today, that Northeast became the Northeast of Nigeria. And in those days, we used to hear what happens in Zamfara, Taraba, I think that is Kaduna, Kano. Those ones are a bit of the closer to the middle belt. When we hear things that happen there, we used to wonder, but today this thing is at our very domain. It's at our very domain. My heart bleeds this morning. I was scrolling on the internet and I saw some very, very, very gory videos. And I started to wonder, what is really happening in this country? Why do the government cover all these things that is happening up? Why is the government covering it up? Why are they not, letting the public, intimating the public about all these things happening? It's alarming. The rate at which these bandits, these so-called bandits, the terrorists, are killing Nigerians. Both the Christians and even the ordinary citizens of this country are not safe anymore. Nobody is safe. Nobody is safe. In short, when I see these videos online, I get afraid even in my own domain, even in my own bed. Even upon my own bed, I get afraid. What is actually happening? What is happening in the East? How did we get to this point? How did the government let this thing get to this point? Let these menace get to the point? A lot of things is happening. A lot of things is happening. I started coming across videos online that I will be sharing here. And I'm going to be playing them. I'm going to be playing them video by video or script by script, so you understand that a lot is happening in this country. And President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, please, please and please. Oluremi Tinubu, please and please. Some school girls are missing. Some school children are missing. You are a mother, Oluremi Tinubu. You have not even heard a statement from you. I've not even heard any word from you. Some school children were taken in their school by these bandits and be taken inside the bush. Those are people's children. Imagine you are a mother. This is the time for your relevance to be seen as the mother of the nation that you claim to be, as the mother, as the office of the first lady that you claim to occupy. This is the time its relevance should be seen. Please, Mrs. Oluremi Tinubu, we are begging. Please intervene. Let your office go into full action. Let them swing into action and make sure every child that was taken by the bandits, but by the criminal elements, by the terrorists, is accounted for. That aside, so like I was saying, other issues that have been tossed. You see, now everybody was focusing on the mineral in the south and the southwest and the southeast. They were focusing on the mineral in the Niger Delta, but nobody focused on the gold, on all the minerals in the north. And you see what these bandits are doing? They are collaborating with the big men in this country, the big politicians, to reap all these solid minerals in the north, using the white men, like using the countries like China and other countries to take away our solid minerals. And that is why they are buying guns, they are buying ammunition for the bandits, for the terrorists there, so that they can use them to safeguard those forests where they are mining those mineral resources night and day. And the government of this country is pretending to be handicapped while all these things are going on. It's pretending not to know, but you want to die in the mineral, in the petroleum in the south. Meanwhile, the gold in the north is not being used. It's not being used for the citizens of this country. So criminal elements are taking it by the day, mining it by the day, selling it and putting the money in their pocket and using the money to finance insurgents. Now Donald Trump said he was coming. They were quick to say, Donald Trump is coming to take our mineral resources. He's coming to take our mineral resources. Is the mineral, I asked a question, I'm asking it again. Is the mineral resources, is it being used for the citizens of this country? Is it being used for the citizens of Nigeria? Is it not being put in the pockets of criminal elements and being used to finance insurgents? If Donald Trump takes it and wipe away the insurgents of Nigeria, what's my business? What's my business? What's my business? Let America take it and wipe away the insurgents in Nigeria and let everybody be free. And let them, give us peace in this country. It's better than we have insurgents, we have terrorists, we have criminal elements, we have bandits, and yet they are the one taking these mineral resources, and the mineral resources is not being used for the citizens of this country. This is not a laughing matter. This is not a laughing matter. Anyway, stay tuned as you watch these videos that I'm going to be playing one after the other. You're going to go and get your cheat coke. Go and get your cheat coke. You are going to be watching this video one after the other. At the end of the day, you form your opinion.
They use choppers. They procure arms. Exactly the same way as our military were doing in the South. They give them arms. They use choppers to come and cut away the gold. And they take them out of this country and make billions of US dollars. And the federal government is not doing what it should be doing. I took this letter to the former president when I was national chairman of APC. And I said, call the general to give you more brief. In fact, what is happening, or what really happened in that part of the country was exactly what the general told me was going to happen. Because these guys have been weaponized. by the illegal big men who deploy them, secure territories. And the weapon is meant to protect the Chinese and other foreigners who they actually employ to carry out the mining. And on occasion, they use the same weapon to carry out banditry, kidnapping, and all of the terrible things that are going on. Chief of Committee Chairman of Defense Staff, tell the defense I said so. That some retired military officers, army officers are involved in it. The day we can't tell the truth, this country cannot flourish. We can't change our, when it's affairs of people, we are the best. We talk strong. Some other people appear to be above the law. That is what is going on with solid mineral. It is not that we don't know where it is. We have a whole survey of where we have what across the length and breadth of Nigeria. We also know, everybody complain about certain people from certain nationalities. How they got here, even as we are talking now, they are doing those illegal mining. And those guys are getting richer when Niger State is getting poorer. But we carry the consequences of banditry, kidnapping, and nothing, which this on illegal armed men, which they equip. So who can afford to buy a chopper to land in an illegal mining site, cut away gold, return to sanity, and then on the way to airport, bam, take them out of the country? This is happening. So I agree with you, but my position is that we shouldn't, as senators, be lamenting. As senator, we should fix the problem. We should tell the executive, you must deploy exactly the same force that you deploy against illegal oil buckling. That same force should be deployed to deal with criminals who have money. When I say criminal, he can be a retired general, he can be a retired permanent secretary, he can be a retired trade unionist or a retired labor leader. Whoever is involved, they should be there to let Nigeria see that we are not condoning this. We are not lamenting what's
taking place in Zamfara. And that's an Albanian man. You will see the flag. The flag is to my left, just below me there. And he's been mining. He's been employing locals to mine the gold or the diamond, and he's standing there with a white t-shirt. He's from Albania. Now, how does a Albanian man get the right to mine and impoverish the very people to whom those resources belong, pay them pittance, and have army? He's got the police next to him. This is not acceptable at all. Why is he getting protection? The resources is there is meant for the people to be able to have roads, water, light, schools, bridges. Look, he's doing this in an Albanian flag. And look at the people working in the mines.
You can see 30 years. Chudumpolos, Sonia Abon. She's not there, we didn't get the age. Mama, we didn't have her age. This is one, she was also brutal that day. This man was also killed. This baby, she's 12 years old. And somebody will say it's not a genocide. And if they want fast family, like Remo Amokri, let him come to Plateau. I will take him to their grave to prove to him there's genocide in Nigeria. And if Nigerian government will bow down, mellow down, and accept their duty and say, yes, there's genocide. To be outside performing boy every day, and they expect us to silence now is an order. Nigerian government cannot openly and deny there's no massacre, there's no genocide of Christians in Nigeria, and look at it today. Is there any Muslim? United Nations, I know you're watching me. American Senate, you are watching what I'm doing. I'm saying here. Special advisor to Trump. Now, please tell Trump to save our life in Nigeria. They are killing Christians in Nigeria, massacre Christians. If they say they kill Muslims, these Muslims are being killed by who? But we praise your name, Jesus Christ, to protect us.
That is what they are doing. So they have already declared war. Now, from now to election period, we don't know how we're going to survive. Let everybody know this. So your movement, you must be very careful. And I'm pleading, sir, this coming week, all farmlands will be harvested. Not only that, sir, I can't a couch. Once it is dry season, burn every bush. I'm the one saying it. Fulani does not own any bush. And if they are not happy with this, they should take an action against me. Burn every bush that belongs to us. Yes. Enough of this. But in short, we are saying this thing that Fulani should stop grazing on our land.
Yes.
Since I'm on record, Fulani should stop grazing on our land because grazing is a subtle way of terrorism. They acquire arms, they carry arms and use grazing and hide themselves. Either they'll come and pin down for late evening hours or they'll go and open fire on someone who is moving. So security should stop that. And please, in our local.
What?
This is Mr. President. We must rest on it. They are killing people in the east, in the west, in the south, in the north. We should shut down the National Assembly. Let's shut down. If we cannot save this country, we stay in our homes. Our country is bleeding. People are in poverty. There's no food. People are hungry. Insecurity is threatening us. We cannot pretend. It's better we're not here. That's the next thing that we have people dying. Every day Nigerians are dying. We must learn to education. That more than ever before in the history of our nation, this is the worst instability we are facing. In fact, this is worse than the civil war. Mr. President, the solution is very simple. Today there are a lot of misgivings, a lot of misinterpretations of what is happening. Some people believe, some people in government are supporting this move. Some people believe, some people sponsor those who are destabilizing our nation within the country. The answer is very simple.
wallahi 24 hours kadai ya isa ba za a ƙara jin ƙarar bindiga ba sai ta ma'aikaci a bamu